What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Steve. What? Don't say my real name. Today we're going to show you guys how to make a beat with pure drip. No, but in all seriousness, find yourself a kit that you like. Pure drip is a great expansion for Maschine. Alright, that one sounds pretty good. So we got lemon pepper kit. And then you've got all your samples loaded in your typical orientation. You got your snare, or sorry, your cymbals, all on your typical 3, 4, and 8 pad. So when I'm kind of drumming, it's just like you just kind of do what you do to get the samples in. And then the 3 left ones, being 1, 5, and 9, are traditionally going to be your kick. So you got 1 is your kick, 5 is a kick with some effects on it, and then 9 is typically going to be a kick with a sub bass attached. That one's pretty distorted, so I don't know what we're really going to use that for, but we'll figure it out. So 2, 6, and 10 are typically going to be your snares and claps and snaps and that sort of thing. So 2 is a snare, 6 is a snare, and 10 in this case is a effect. Let's see. So 11 and 12 look like vocals and synths. And then 13 through 16, actually 13 is typically your crash as well. And then 14 through 16 are going to be your samples. So one of the first buttons I like to do is up to the top left, right to the top left corner of 13 is going to be one called fixed velocity. That just sets it to where no matter how hard you press the key, you're going to still get that full velocity on it. So I typically like to just make sure my metronome is on, figure out. Looks like the beat for this, the beats per minute on this kit is 100, not 4,132, just 132. And let's see. So now I like to just set a scene, run out 4 bars just for simplicity. And first I kind of mess with my samples. So 14 again is going to be your piano. If you hold it, that's all you get. So I'll switch over to keyboard mode, and then it breaks it down into 16 clips. Now, if you hear they're muddy, all you do is you change your polyphony. 1 is going to be, the next one cuts it off. Legato kind of lets it slide. But I like to keep it on 1 typically. But I'm going to jump up an octave because... Alright, so in this one, the case is just each key is just that note. So we'll go back to pad and we'll go to 15. 15 looks like it's also just a piano. Also got to change that polyphony down to 1. Okay, so this one actually is not in key. So it's not like C and then C sharp and then D and then D sharp. It's actually like, if you look at on my keyboard here, right here, you can see that I'm doing C, then C sharp, then D sharp, but it's not going in that pattern. So it's almost like that's what it wants you to be the beat. So we'll go ahead and we'll tap that in. Next one. But I don't really like that, so we're gonna delete it. And it looks like we're gonna go from C, C sharp, D, D sharp, and then we're gonna jump up to our F sharp, and that'll be our next progression. It kind of adds a little bass note to it. I always want to quantize by holding the shift key and then pressing number 5. And that'll quantize it for you. Now go back out to our keypad mode and see what our 16th sample is. It's a bass, which is good. We want bass, right? It's hip hop. Again, our polyphony. I'm just doing like a basic C, D sharp, and then F, which would sound like this. If you were to go up an octave, you'd hear it a little better. Of course, I hear TV in the background as well as my washing machine, but we'll see if we can't lay this beat. Jump it up. Yeah, we'll do like that. Add some higher notes up there. Let's get back on our pad now. So now we'll be like. You can also record just your kicks at once. So. Quantize it. Always quantize. Probably rip out this one on the third beat. Needs it there. Hit some snares. Quantize it. What we're already seeing is that this thing's really starting to come together. What are our other samples? With that gnarly kick. Let's just mash one in for effect right in the beginning. Quantize it. I'm not gonna use that. Also not gonna use that. What's that sound like in the keypad? Go up an octave. Not something we're gonna use. And then there you can just see, well, you can't really see it because I don't have a camera on my pad here, but you can hear how I'm just kind of tapping it and be like. Quantizing, of course, is going to really open things up for you, but what we're going to do is we're going to go to our hat, which is on pad 3, and we're going to switch it over to keyboard. So now when I jump up, I get that cool little tap sound. So since I'm going to be using C3, just our root note, just as standard, I'm going to go ahead and drop an octave. That way now it's at the top. And then when I want to put in those awkward stutters, I drop it down. Right? And then we're just going to improvise, and if it sounds good, it sounds good. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And that slaps pretty hard to me. So that's how you make a really simple beat with pure drip. Excellent, excellent expansion. I would definitely recommend it to anybody that's trying to get into doing some trap or that sort of thing. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys want to see next for a beat tutorial. Until next time, we'll see you guys.